Okay, I'm going to put two straight lines at least on the same graph. I'm going to put y equals 1 plus x, and I'm going to make that red. And I'm also going to put y equals 1. Let's try 1 minus x, and I'm going to make that blue just because I can. Let's zoom in a bit on that. Okay, so we start out as ever with the x-axis and the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Right, let's do the red one. 1 plus x. Well, we've done that before. That's got points here, there, there, because it goes down to there and along to there, and so forth. And I'll join those up in red lines. Let's just zoom in there. And that is y equals 1 plus x. Now I'm going to have a look at 1 minus x, which is going to be in blue. Okay, so 1 minus x. If I have an x and a y, for y equals 1 minus x, 0, 1, 2, 3. If y equals 1 minus 0, that's 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 1 minus 3 is minus 2, and so on. So what's that saying is that x increases 0, 1, 2, 3. Y is decreasing. Well, of course it is, because you're saying 1 minus x. And if x gets bigger, it's 1 minus something bigger, which is getting smaller, smaller. So there's a point there, which is this one here. There's a point there for a start. There's a point there. There's a point here, which is 2, minus 1. And there's a point there as well, and I'm going to join those together in blue. And of course I can produce that as far as I like, and that's equal to y equals 1 minus x. We'll see that this curve is decreasing. That's got a negative slope. That's getting smaller as you go bigger, whereas this one here has got a positive slope, and we'll come back to that concept a bit later. Actually, while I'm going, I've got another colour here. I've got green. Is that green? No, it's red still. Just a minute. Green. I'm going to do y equals, let's say, 1 plus x over 2. We've done that one before. I won't write it out, I'll just write it in. That's going to be there and so on, isn't it? And we've got that point there. So here we've got this, here we've got this other point, which is this other line, which is looking like that, and that's y equals 1 plus x over 2. In all of these cases, let me just write out the equations that we've got. I'll go back to black. Y equals, black. We've got y equals 1 plus x, we've got y equals 1 minus x, and y equals 1 plus a half x. In all of these cases, in all of these three equations here, in all of these, if x equals 0, then y equals 1, because it's 1 plus 0 times something. 1 plus 0, 1 minus 0, 1 plus a half of 0. Y equals 0. So when x equals 0, which corresponds to being on the y-axis, x equals 0, y equals 1. So that's that distance there. So you can see that this number here, the one without an x in it, that number there, is providing that distance there, which is called the intercept. The intercept equals 1. Okay, I'm going to stop there.